Welcome back to my Detroit Lions rebuild of the 0-16 Detroit Lions. Last time, it was the first season. We did the draft, we did free agency, all that good stuff. And today, we will at least be doing the second season. I'm not sure about the third. That might be in the next episode of this series. But let's just quickly go over the roster in case you guys missed the last one. But of course, we did draft, so now we have a new quarterback. We have Trey Jordan. He's an 80 overall. He looks like a really good prospect, and I'm hoping, he can play well here for us. The running back is still Kevin Smith. He wasn't too bad his rookie season, so maybe he can go off here in his sophomore year. We have Jerome Felton at fullback, and then we have Roy Williams, Calvin Johnson, of course, who is going to be the number 1 receiver. And then our number 3 is Kenneth Moore, who isn't great, but honestly, the top 2 guys are very good, so that should be fine. At tight end, we have Michael Gaines. He's also not super good, but hopefully we can get a new tight end at some point. Jonathan Scott is the left tackle. He's still a little bit young. We do have 2 rookies beneath him, who honestly, I might start. I don't know how rookies develop in this game at all. Left guard, Todd Harrimans. We traded for him last time. At center, we still have an 87 overall. He's fine. But we do have Platt, who we did draft. We could move him around a little bit, potentially. See if he can play at tackle, maybe. At right guard, we still have Steven Peterman, who's not too bad. Right tackle was a rookie last year, so he should still be pretty good here. Our left end progressed pretty well from his rookie season. Our right end is an 87 overall. He's definitely not too bad. Defensive tackle, we still have an 89 overall, and then Andre Fluellen at the backup. He's not too bad either. Left outside linebacker, Cliff Avril had a good rookie season. But we do have Edwin Dumas, who I feel like I want to start somewhere just because he has really good pass rushing stats. I don't know if I will get around to this, but he has 94 finesse moves, 87 block shed. He looks insane. At middle linebacker, we have Jordan Dizon, who actually played pretty well for us, so hopefully he can do well once again. He was a rookie last year. Right outside linebacker, we have Ernie Sims, 94 overall for him. He's pretty insane. Our cornerbacks aren't that bad. We have Leigh Bowden, or Bowden, however that's pronounced, and then Darrell Revis, who we traded for last time. At free safety, Gerald Alexander, and then strong safety is Dwight Smith. Dwight Smith is definitely getting old. I wouldn't mind Jamar Wells starting because he is a rookie. Maybe we trade Dwight Smith. And maybe we trade a couple other people on this team to get... I don't even know what else to get. Like, I would kind of want a different running back just to see if that would help. Or maybe even a tight end. So let's see if we can get some different players on the team really quickly. We're going to be making one trade here. We're going to give away Drew Stanton, Dwight Smith, and Jonathan Scott. In return, we are getting Aaron Sears, a 90 overall guard. I'm going to try to move him to tackle. I want to see if that works in this game. If that does work, then we have a really good looking left tackle now because he was pretty young too. Okay, so moving him to tackle brings him down to an 85. But honestly, that's still not that bad. I'm going to move him to tackle because he's still a pretty big upgrade over who we had there. And I think I just traded that tackle, right? I did. So we have an 85 overall now, and he's only 24. So he has a lot of room to grow still. So the offensive line is looking pretty good. We have at least all 80s, which is nice. I just think a little bit more progression in this team will actually be really good. And we just have to learn to draft a little bit better because I had no idea what I was doing the last time we drafted. I had absolutely no clue. I think I have to look at the players we scouted at some point during the season. I never did that last time. And I think that's why I knew absolutely nothing about the players. I thought I'd know their stats during the draft, but it didn't seem like that was what happened. But I think we can simulate now. I'm pretty sure that's the only trade I'm going to make. Okay, actually, I think I'm going to make another trade. Jerome Platt, the rookie center we drafted last video, goes up at right guard. I actually have to get a different center first. So hold on a second. Let me go ahead and do that. But he goes up at right guard, so I think I'm going to trade our current right guard, maybe for a draft pick of some sort. I still don't really know how to gauge draft picks at the moment. I might do that, but let me actually just move one of these tackles over to center. Then I should be able to make this transition. Those tackles are both actually pretty good, like everywhere else as well. They're both like 76s at other positions, so that's pretty cool. But Jerome Platt is still going to be moving to right guard. We have some options now at offensive lineman, at least. We have a bunch of depth guys now. So he'll be moving to right guard, and then we can go ahead and trade our starting right guard, because I think our starting right guard's like an 80. Not much better than that rookie, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, it kind of seems impossible to like do a lot of trading in this game, so I'm not even going to bother with that. We're just going to simulate and hope we made the team at least better than they were last year. I think we did, but I guess let's just go ahead and simulate to the mid-season mark. Okay, so we're actually at the beginning of the season. I'm going to go ahead and use my scouting points. I'm still kind of confused at what to do with this, but I'm going to go ahead and scout some receivers. This guy looks really good. His potential is nearly maximized. He's a solid receiver. He can create space with his acceleration. His vertical jump apparently isn't too good, but he ran a 4.38. Decent 40 time. That's a really good 40 time. He's going to get injured often. That doesn't matter at all. But we're definitely going to go ahead and scout him. Oh, this guy's really fast. We're in a 4-3-4. I'm just going to keep scouting all the really fast guys. Let me go ahead and scout this man. Okay, why was that so hard? Let's scout one more guy, and then we can probably go ahead and scout some tight ends. Because we definitely need a new tight end. Any, like, max potential guys? Slater looks pretty good. You're in a 4-7. Not great, really. He looks decent, I guess. I guess we'll go ahead and scout him, too. Let's check out one more tight end. This guy has the next highest potential, I'm pretty sure. Dolman. 4.58 speed, not too bad. He has good enough hands. That's fine. He's a good drive blocker. Okay. Needs to secure the ball. That's fine. Whatever. He has a strong muscular frame. Sure. We'll go ahead and scout that guy as well. I don't really think we need offensive linemen. Like, we have a pretty good depth in that department at the moment. Corner can be a position to look at as well. Oh, there are some good corners, it looks like. Farr has max potential. I think there was another guy there with max potential. He ran a 4.26. And his only scouting report is that he has the leaping ability to compete with the receiver going up for the ball. Okay, that guy looks insane. He also nearly has max zone coverage, I think that said. Also, we have Long here, who has pretty much max potential as well. He's not too fast, but he has really good coverage ability, it looks like, and he has great acceleration, so definitely worth scouting. I mean, 4.4 speed definitely isn't bad, but that guy had 4.2 speed. Yeah, this cornerback class looks like it can be special, at least in terms of potential. 4.5 speed, but he has, like, max man coverage. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and scout this man as well. 4.31 speed, really good coverage ability, great acceleration. That guy looks phenomenal. Yeah, that guy looks like he could be something else too. I think we're going to come out of this draft with a cornerback in the first round. And hopefully we can find a receiver at some point. I'll scout this guy as well and then move on to a different position. This guy doesn't look that good, but I'll still scout him. Why not? Good potential. Probably worth it. Maybe we can get another linebacker. I mean, Cliff Avril has been pretty good. We also drafted a linebacker last year, so maybe that's not even worth it. Running back, potentially. We can look at Baldwin here. Depends on how Kevin Smith plays and depends on who's in free agency. 4.35 speed, though. He's a fast player. He looks like he can be pretty good, so I guess let's go ahead and scout him. The, like, graph of his stats didn't look the best, but I guess it wasn't bad. But Terrell down here, pretty good potential as well. He has a really good spin move. Sure. What was this 40? 4.4 speed? Not bad. Definitely good enough for me. Well, I guess let's check out some of the D linemen now. Anyone maxed? Walls looks close to it. So same thing there with Neal. Let's go ahead and scout Neal and Walls, and then that'll be it. Okay, so now I think we're ready to simulate to the midseason mark. All right, so we're not exactly at the midseason mark, but we did just lose to the Ravens. That's sad. Let me go ahead and check out the record. Are we doing any better? We are 2-7. So the team is still terrible. That's nice to see. I guess we can try to bring back some players, though. We can actually do that at the end of the year, I think. So we have these guys all on a contract here. I definitely want Bodden back on the team. Same thing with the center, most likely, because he's an 87, but I feel like most of these guys can go. I only really want Bodden, and I only really want the center, so that's fine. All right, so very sadly, we're not in the playoffs. Obviously, we're not in the playoffs. Let's go over these stats, I guess after we check out how we did. Standings, we were 3-13. Not playing well. Hopefully that changes soon. Hopefully we can get some big free agents in here. How did the rookie quarterback do, though? The quarterback didn't start. Why do we have Todd Collins? What? That's very upsetting. All right. Well, Kevin Smith was pretty good. Almost 1,000 yards, 5 touchdowns, 4 yards per carry. Calvin Johnson, 6 touchdowns. Roy Williams gets 4. 16 sacks allowed for Jerome Platt. He was not good. Defensively, we have 104 tackles for Ernie Sims. Not much pressure, though. That's upsetting. 30 tackles for loss, though, for the middle linebacker. 4 picks as well for Cliff Avril? Excuse me? How did he get 4 interceptions? 4 for Darrell Revis, 2 for Bodden, 1 for Dizon, Gerald Alexander, Travis Fisher, and that's it. Okay, that was a weird season, but sure, I guess. Let's go into scouting a little bit more. I'm not going to take you guys in on this one. Let me see if anything changed with the players we scouted. Like, do we have any more information on these guys? I don't think we have any more information. Unless I'm supposed to look, like, during the off-season at some point. I don't exactly know just yet. There definitely has to be a reason to scout, right? Like, I just didn't notice it last time. It didn't seem like there was a reason. Oh, also, we used all of our scouting. We only have 20 for the season. Okay, that's fine. Let's go to the Super Bowl. That Browns and Steelers game, that's funny because that's happening right now in real life. And the Browns are winning by a lot. Also, the Eagles are in the Super Bowl. 14-2 for them against the 11-5 Patriots. Please, Eagles, win the Super Bowl game. They do, 38-29. Reggie Brown was the MVP. 90 yards, 2 touchdowns. Eagles had a ton of offensive yards. 395, that's pretty cool. The AFC is also going to win the Pro Bowl. All right, let's go to the front office mode. I think this is where we can like re-sign players and whatnot. So I do want a couple players back. I don't really care about that, but I do want a couple players back. Yeah, the CPU can fill the staff vacancies. That's not a big deal. I just want to go to the offseason where we can bring back players, and then we can try to sign some free agents. I did not sign any free agents last video, so I'm hoping I can actually sign a couple this time. I still don't really know what I'm doing in this game, so that's fun. Let's check out retirements. Our kicker retired, quarterback retired, tight end retired. That's fine. I don't really care about that. I'm really upset that the rookie quarterback didn't start. I don't understand how that happened, but I do want the cornerback and the center back. Let's see if we can get these guys both back on the team. I'll just submit this offer to you. He's accepting. Okay, sweet. And then the center. Let's try to get him back on the team as well. He's accepting as well. That's nice. A lot of these other guys I don't really care about, to be honest. So I think we can just simulate straight by that. And we're going to see who's here in free agency. I would potentially like some different offensive weapons. A tight end would be nice. Maybe a new running back. If we can get like a stud running back, I will totally take one. Maybe some defensive linemen. I kind of want to move Cliff Avril back down to defensive end. Oh, Kellen Winslow is available. Okay. He would help out a lot. He's 27. Yeah, I want Kellen Winslow, please. How do I do this? I want to raise this a good bit because nobody accepted last time. So I want to see if I can actually get a free agent. I'm thinking about like a 30 mil salary. He's a really good player. I think that's fine. And then his bonus is going to have to go up too. I'm going to offer him this contract. His interest isn't too high though. That's the problem. I don't know if this is a really bad contract or what, but I really want him on the team, man. Please. Marshall Yanda is available. He's a right tackle here. I would like to get him as well. He would actually be really good at right tackle. We could use a new right tackle. He's an 85 overall. He's still young as well. I will definitely take him. Let's see if we can get his interest a little bit higher. It's moving up very slowly. The max signing bonus you can go is like 4 million. Really? This yearly contract isn't even that much. Let's go to like 16 mil, and then I'll offer him this. I'm also going to give a contract here to Antoine Barnes. He looks okay at outside linebacker. It'd be cool if he can accept, because then we can probably move Cliff Avril back down to defensive end. Even though we are running a 3-4 defense, it seems like he's still covering a lot for some reason. So I want him playing down on the D-line for sure. Kellen Winslow accepted the contract. Let's go. I hope that's not like a massive contract. Didn't seem too bad. He's a 97 overall. Yes, I want to sign him. Also, Marshall Yanda accepted. That's amazing. And then the outside linebacker has accepted. I want to sign all these guys to the roster. That's amazing. I don't really care about anybody else in free agency. I'm just happy that we were able to get these 3 players here. Kellen Winslow should hopefully be a massive improvement. Okay, I still don't really know what scouting does. Apparently, if you keep checking on the prospects, it'll like give you more and more information about them. I'm guessing that means like the scouting report. So maybe if you scout players, you just get to know more information about them. But I'm not really sure how all those prompts like relate to their overall. So we're just going to go ahead and draft the same way we did last time. I thought we'd be able to see like actual stat grades for each player, but I don't think that's an option. It very well could be. I could just be missing a lot of things. I'm going to advance though to the end of free agency because I don't really want to sign anybody else. The period for signing free agents has ended. Let's advance to the NFL draft. We should have one of the top picks once again. We are on the clock. We have the first overall pick. Okay, so I'm definitely looking at corner at some point. Can I pause the draft? I don't believe I can. He has max potential. Bannister. Bannister looks insane. He has max potential and his Madden zone are ridiculous. He has no strength though. That's honestly okay. He looks so good. You're in a 4-4-3 as well. That's not a bad trade. I can take this trade. We'll get a 3rd round draft pick back. Can I also throw into something else or no? Is that not going to be an option? Can I throw in like a 2nd? What if I take out the 3rd? Can I throw in the 2nd instead? No, they only want it for the 3rd. That's fine. I'll actually take that trade. That's not that bad. We'll get a 3rd round draft pick. We'll get the 5th overall pick. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Nobody's offering anything. That's fine. I kind of just want to go with this cornerback here. He might not be like in the top of the class just based on his projection, but this guy looks so good. I'm going to take him. Bill Bannister. Like his coverage ability looks ridiculous. We're just going to go ahead and draft him. There's a trade that happened in the draft. That's cool. That's so cool that that can actually happen in this game. Why? Come on, man. Madden. Do something better right now, please. With your like current games. Like, come on. Okay, so we have the next pick here. I kind of do want a receiver. 2nd round projections, a whole bunch of them. Nobody with better projection than that? Okay. Let's see who the best players available are. So, we have an outside linebacker from Indiana. Really good tackling. 4.53 speed's also very good. A defensive tackle. I wouldn't mind a defensive tackle, if I'm being real. 29 bench press reps. This guy had 1, and it's a punter. This guy had a lot. He had 34. Is that what that said? Yeah, this guy is a very strong boy. AC Lofton is one of the players I like kind of wanted, but I don't know if I want him anymore. Man, this is rough. I don't know who to go with. I think I'm just going to take this defensive tackle. I don't know. He looks really good. He has pretty good strength and pretty good power move. He's supposed to go in the first or the second round. Cornell Joyce. I'm going to take him. Now we are heading into the third round. We have 2 third-round selections. I do need a receiver at some point, though. That's for sure. We can probably take this guy next round. Let's see. I'm going to go with Patterson, I think, now. He has really good pass block strength. Everything else is pretty good, too. We're going to take Shyrone Patterson. I'm not sure how much he's going to play, but looks like a pretty decent player. We're going to take probably this receiver with this pick. He's ridiculously fast. He can probably play the third receiver position. I hope so, at least. But he's on the team. Okay, so now we are in, what, the 4th round? Okay. We have another receiver here. Might as well. Honestly, might as well take him. There's no harm in that. Okay, and then the 5th round, we have a 7th round guy and then a bunch of undrafteds. Let me check out the rest of the draft board. Not just the players we have scouted. So we have the fastest receiver. Dude, do I take another receiver? I mean, this guy's a 4.29 speed. One of them has to be good, right? We're taking another receiver. One of them has to be capable of starting. I know it's ridiculous taking that many receivers, but I don't really care. A tackle, another receiver? No. Even though that guy's acceleration is ridiculous. No, I'm thinking a linebacker with insane finesse moves and block shed. What? Wendell Hicks. Yeah, I'm going to take you. That guy looked way too good not to take. I'm not sure if he'll play. These guys probably won't play. But in the 7th round, we are going to take a fullback because we have to, okay? I think we have 2 fullbacks. Yeah, we still have 2 fullbacks on the draft board. This bottom guy just looks a little bit better. Daniel Hutton. Get on the team, boy. Oh, we need a new kicker, too. I forgot about that. That's fine. I can probably sign one in free agency. Now, let's go ahead and sign all these guys to the team. We don't know anything about them, but I'm going to give them all their contracts. It seems like these players are all, like, super easy to sign. You just kind of give them their base contract, and they, like, almost always take it. So that's pretty cool. Oh, actually, right when I said that, one of them was rejected. It's this linebacker. I want this linebacker on the team. What about now? Okay, there we go. At least if he rejects, we can give him another contract. That's nice. So there's no harm in just offering them this like first contract. So pretty much everybody accepted the first time. So now we can simulate the rookie signings for the rest of the league. And then we can check out the depth chart, see how the team changed this season. It was another terrible season, but I'm hoping some of the younger players went up well. No one really like stood out this year. Like no one absolutely went off. But we really need to get this rookie quarterback playing. I'm so upset that I think the computer signed the quarterback who played for us last year, and then he just started above the rookie. I forgot to check before the season started. That's definitely on me, but I didn't think that would happen, so my bad. All right, so now we have to go ahead and order the depth chart. And the quarterback we had didn't go up at all because he didn't play. That makes sense. Kevin Smith, though, is up to an 86. 98 speed as well. Okay, yeah, he could totally be the starting running back again next year. That's fine. Our fullback we drafted was a 71. He's actually not too bad, but we do have a better fullback already, so it's whatever. Do we have another good receiver out of the guys we drafted? Oh, they're all bad. There's a 68, a 67, and then there's another one down here at 65. Well, that's upsetting. I thought one of them would be in the 70s. Maybe we can get a new receiver at some point. I don't know. But of course, now we have Kellen Winslow, which is amazing. We have Aaron Sears, who actually went down in overall left tackle. But Shyrone Patterson looks pretty good. He's a 73 overall. But, you know, the left guard, still Todd Harriman's. The center, 87. Elijah Norris, though, is up to an 80. Okay, hang on a second. The center could potentially move now. I think Norris was one of the tackles we had last year. He went up really well. Our right guard is currently our right tackle. Why did that happen? Oh, because we have Marshall Yanda at right tackle. I forgot about that. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, you could probably play right guard. That's fine. Our left end didn't go up too much. I do want to move Cliff Avril down here for sure. Our right end's still an 89. That's fine. Darren Howard I could probably trade. I don't know why I didn't trade him last year. That's fine, though. Corey Redding is progressing decently well. Fluellen's not up super well. But then we have Cornell Joyce, who I do want playing at least a little bit. He's a 73 overall. He's not too bad. We, of course, signed Antoine Barnes, but then Cliff Avril is certainly moving. Maybe I'll switch the playbook to a 4-3 and see what happens there. Maybe it'll produce some better numbers. You have 79 zone coverage? You're not like a coverage guy. Why? Honestly, you could stay at outside linebacker. I might trade the guy we signed then. I thought Cliff Avril was going to have terrible coverage, so that's why I went out and signed a different linebacker. That's funny. Dyson's up to an 86, though. He's actually looking pretty good there. And then, of course, we have Ernie Sims over here, up to a 94. Our cornerback is an 80. Bill Bannister. He looks very good then. What are his coverage stats? 92 man coverage, 93 zone coverage as a rookie? Okay. I love that. He's going to progress incredibly well then, hopefully. That's fantastic. Now we have a really good cornerback core. Fine with that. Our safety is an 84. Free safety. Our strong safety, 78. He progressed decently well then. Okay, let me go to the menu. Okay, so let me go ahead and change some players around. And then we'll make some trades, of course, next time. We will simulate the next season next time. I also got to be sure to sign a kicker before this video ends. Also, here's Wendell Hicks. What is his block shed and stuff? His finesse moves are 94? And he has 83 block shed? Are you kidding me? Why is he a middle linebacker? This guy would be like a good defensive end, it looks like. He's kind of small, but like, what? He has a 78 overall defensive end. Yeah, you're starting at one of these positions. I guess left end, that's fine. What? Oh, I also need another middle linebacker. Hang on a second. That's ridiculous, man. This guy's a 66 middle linebacker. How'd he go up so well at defensive end? That's gross. Actually, let me check this player really quickly, too. I didn't check Dumas from last year, but he has really good block shedding as well. He's an 87 defensive end? What? Okay, yeah, you're playing defensive end. What? I didn't even think to change him. That's ridiculous, dude. Oh, my bad. I messed up entirely by having this guy play outside linebacker. And then we're going to move the middle linebacker to right end. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and sign a backup linebacker, though. That's an 85 overall middle linebacker, just hanging out. Yep, you're on the team, dude. Jeremiah Trotter's here, too. All right, let's go ahead and get a kicker for sure. Jason Elam? I mean, why not, right? Or Billy Cundiff. Let me check out his, like, kicking stats and stuff. If Elam's a lot better, we might as well just get the better kicker. But we'll have Cundiff for a lot longer, that's for sure. I'm just going to go and get Jason Elam. It seems pretty easy to get kickers, at least. He's probably not going to see the end of that contract, but that is fine. Let's move these players around a little bit more again. I didn't think I had, like, this much talent at different positions, that's for sure. Now, the best part about the middle linebacker is that he is insanely small to be playing defensive end. Specifically in a 3-4. Maybe we should switch defenses. I'm going to go ahead and change that. We're going to run a 4-3 defense now. And hopefully that works. But we're going to try that for this next season for sure. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.